and passion since my starting of practice. I'm the first doctor, probably my children I have put them in medicine, so maybe the last doctor also in the family, any side. Having said, I've been always a family man, and from the beginning, the initial 10 years, I would say, that is from the age of 30 to 40, I had my time management was 70% was for the professional. Still, I had around 20% for the family, 10% for myself. Then I always divide for myself also. I used to have time for myself. So now, since 2000, clearly it is 50% to the profession. I give easily around 30% to the family, and my time also have increased from 10 to 20%. So I am very clear in that. I always say that even Nikura, I did a media post where I said work-life balance is very important. I know the current my life, I need a living. For that I am in the profession, and I always have a passion for it. Always very happy and proud to be a doctor. At the same time, I now have become a grandfather. I have 4 grandchildren now. So I am very happy to spend time with the family whenever it's possible. Now the priority comes to the family. But I always believe in the karma yoga. Like where you are, do your best. Whether it's family or அதனால இப்போ ஒர்க்ல இருக்கும் fully I will not have any aspiration.
And spiritual inclination.
அதுதான் அந்த 10-20% ஆயிடுச்சு. So I always have my own appointment every day morning for about 1 hour. That 1 hour morning between 6 to 7 is mine. I start my day quite early. அதுக்கப்புறம் by the time I settle down for my own appointment, it will be easily around 6 to 7. And the 1 hour I have certain yoga asanas, I have pranayama, and I have meditations, which is I've been doing it since many years. Which is I always know that the spiritual strength is one which anchors me now. And I am always on the ground. As Buddha said, it's better to sit on the ground, so when you fall, you don't hurt yourself. I never sit on a higher place. And so my spiritual journey is continuing. Now I am giving more and more time. And I always say that I believe in our Sanatana Dharma, in which the phase 1 of Brahmacharya is over, phase 2 of Grahasthanam is continuing, the phase 3 of Vanaprastham I have entered in, and phase 4 of Sannyasa Dharma. Sannyasa Dharma means may not be a sannyasi, but renounced way of life. I think that is what we should aim at. So I believe in that, and I am going.
That's nice, Doctor. What would you like to tell to these young budding doctors with all your rich experience?
It's very simple. Please have a very clear idea of living life. The living is where you need to have a materialistic explanation, where you have to make a living. So definitely you need a good profession. And when you are in a professional life, please do fully into it. Don't go behind money. Always go behind work. Money will follow you. And be ethical. Follow Dharma, because Dharma only will give you a very good anchorage and a long, good living name for you. Coming to the life, please understand that work-life balance is the trick. So you should know that you should have adequate time for you and your family. Family includes your friends, parents, your wife, children, all that. And so that balance is very important. And as I told you, always in the initial periods you may have to spend more time with your professional life. But as I told you, the should start 70-30, 70 for profession, 30 for other things. And slowly it should become 50-50 by when you come to the peak. And slowly you should shift your time for family and those things. The most important thing, many doctors, I feel that they think that people will miss them. Nobody will miss anybody. You cannot treat the whole world. you can do your best when you are available. But it's like a train. Journey ends, you have to get out. So don't worry that nobody will miss you. People have a wrong idea that what will happen if I don't come. It's not true. So because I know, I left from India to Abu Dhabi when I was in the peak of my practice. And when I came back, all the patients came back to me. So what I realized, basically if you are good, people will come to you. At the same time, if you have to be good, then you have to know how to balance. This is so. You have to have a proper insight of this balancing and how to balance.
Thank you, Doctor. Why you became a doctor and you are satisfied?
My mother is, in fact, my childhood memories wise, my mother was instrumental and she always wanted to be her son to be a doctor. In fact, she was trying her best with my older brother. I have older brother. He couldn't get it because he couldn't get adequate marks or something. So that was in my mind, and I did well in my studies, and so I got medicine by merit. So that is how I came into it. Then I realized probably I always feel a doctor needs most important quality for a doctor is empathy. And I feel that I was fitting in well with that profession. I'm happy that I've had a very good journey.
You did your MBBS, MD as well as BM cardiology, and it's being a cardiologist is such an amazing job.
Yeah, and I came as through MBBS, MD, BM, always I speak first. And that I always feel proud about it because I am from a village background. Many do not know. I know I could not even speak English till I entered medicine. Took third year medicine, I started talking in English. So I was only a Tamil medium. So there were certain hurdles which I felt that now when I'm looking back, I feel like it gives me a lot of happiness that from a background of village, Tamil background, we have come a long way.
That's really great, Doctor, because you are in the administration department now, and as you said, the medical department has changed a lot from primary care to personal care to corporate setup, and still you are really the same doctor, and you are doing so much of service to the society.
I am actually, to be very honest, my medical institutional life is only with PSG. This is my 32nd year in PSG. That 5 years break which I took was on a sabbatical break. They did not leave me. They said that you go on leave and come back. So I went for 5 years. It was a very good exposure in the international scenario. I came back and now I have taken over from cardiologist to the director of the hospital. What I want to tell you, PSG is so unique that they have given us a lot of empowerment with responsibility, because I always say giving responsibility without empowerment will never work. Absolutely zero interference, and they have never forced us to do anything unnecessary, and so it suited me very well, so that we are doing a very good ethical work, and I'm very happy that by God's grace and with very good team of doctors here, we are doing a very good job here. Now we are one of the top level hospital and doing very high end work. We are the only hospital doing cardiac transplantation, the high end robotic surgery, everything we are doing transplantation, all transplantation.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much.